We're going to go over all the new things that dropped with the new war. I'm going to avoid spoilers as much as possible, but there are things that I'm going to talk about and show you that you get after the new war. And also, if you do watch this, again, I'm not really going to spoil the story or the lore, but there are things that I kind of want to tell you guys because they're very confusing when you do the quests. You're going to sit there like, did I make the right decision? And I'm going to kind of like, I kind of want to say these things so you know that you did. As we get into this, guys, drop a follow on my Twitch channel and come hang out. You guys can literally earn free Warframes, weapons, and mods. I'm not kidding when I say that. There is thousands of people that are earning these things a year because I do a lot of farming and I get a lot of extra sets on all platforms and you guys can just get them. It's just a fair way to kind of divvy them out. And the amount that you earn, for those of you that like do the math and look it up, it changes all the time. So it's not like, I don't know, it's going to take you like 1,000 hours to get something because a lot of you say that you think it does. It doesn't. You're not doing the math right, I promise. Anyway, let's get into it. So the first thing that we're going to check out is Harrow. You can get him and his relics. You guys can just type in, oh, that's not right. You go to Universe, go to Relics, and we're going to type in Harrow. And we're going to see here. So these are, I'm showing you guys this so you know you can do this on your own, right? But Axie K6, Axie T8, Lith H3, Meso G3. Just clicking on these, it'll tell you what Harrow part you're going to get. So here, this is the Harrow Prime Blueprint. It's an uncommon. So if you click on it, it tells you. The next thing you guys want to get is the Scourge Prime, which is here. Neo N18, Axie S9, Lith C9, and Meso S11. And then for the Knell, you guys can go Meso A3, Axie P4, Neo K4 for those. And for those of you that are like, well, where do I farm these? It's really easy, actually. So all Lith relics you guys can farm here in the Void. You can do Heap Hit right here. It's a capture mission. It'll take you about 1.5 minutes to get through it. You could do that. That's one way to do it if you want like just Lith relics. If you want Neo, or you can do bounties, whatever. But if you want Meso and Neo relics, you could do Uko here, which is also another capture in the Void. And that's usually where I go to farm. I'm showing you guys where I go to farm relics because I don't really like doing bounties. So the last place is Apollo. It's a disruption mission on Lua. And this is where you can get your Axie relics for those. Now, for those of you that are looking for Caliban, Caliban's main blueprint is purchased from the market. His component blueprints are Caliban here. His component blueprints are required from Narmer bounties after the completion of the new war on the plains of Eidolon day cycle. I'm going to say this again because it's kind of confusing. So you're doing bounties, Narmer bounties. They'll show up after you beat the new war, but you'll see Narmer bounties as an option. You're going to do those during the daytime in Cetus. And then when it's nighttime on Cetus, you're going to go to Orb Valis and do Narmer bounties there. So it's kind of confusing, but it's not. During the daytime, you're going to do bounties on Cetus, and during the nighttime on Cetus, you're doing bounties in Fortuna. I don't know why they set it up like that to be extra confusing, but they did, and that's what it is. That's what we're working with here. So that's Caliban. The other thing we can go over is, I'm going to show you guys this. This is not a spoiler, but it is, but it's not, because it's not story or anything. You know, this doesn't tell you anything. You're not going to be able to guess what happened when I show you this, but let's go to customize this helmet right here. And now we have different loadouts for the Lotus, and we could color her. We can, I don't know, like make our Lotus whatever color we want and stuff, which is cool. And this is, so during the quest, it asked me what Lotus I wanted. I said Nata because I thought it looked the coolest. So now I have Nata automatically unlocked. So this is Eidolon Lotus for 165. That's plat. Regular Lotus. Then we have Lotus Radiance. We have Margulis. And then we have Nata. So these, basically whatever you pick in the quest when it asks you, you'll get this automatically, and the rest of them you'll have to buy with plat. So it's not really a spoiler. You don't know what happened because I showed you that, but there it is. And just so you know, it doesn't really make that big of a difference. Like what you choose. It's just whatever cosmetic you're going to wind up with and not have to spend plat on. So this is sort of a spoiler, but it's sort of not, but it sort of is, but it's not. But it's not, because it doesn't tell you anything about the lore and what I said before. It doesn't tell you anything. You don't know anything, so it's not really a spoiler. But anyway, look, Operator or Drifter. So this is my Drifter. This is the Operator. You can go back and forth between the two of them. You don't lose them, right? Like, during the quest. The quest is going to ask you at one point, do you want to go Operator, do you want to go Drifter? It doesn't matter. It's just a cosmetic for the quest. It's not a cosmetic you unlock. It's like you're going to unlock it anyway. You're going to, like I'm showing you now, that you got both. You have both no matter what you do. So when it asks you, you don't have to be confused or sit there for 10 minutes going, oh my God, I got to look it up on the internet. Like, this is it. It's one or the two of them. And you get both when the quest is over without having to, you know, like buy anything. So this is kind of cool. So these Drifter cosmetics and stuff are kind of all over the place. I'm going to show you some of them, but here. So you see the outfit that I've got on right now? This is like our Drifter outfit. There's the Drifter Zariman hood, which I think I already had. I don't think that's part of the quest, but this is cool. So Drifter Grineer hood, it's going to come with that faceplate too. But like, there's a lot of different things in here. I don't know why it keeps going back to that. Hood lining, Drifter vest here. Okay, so we got the Grineer vest here, which we don't obviously have to buy a plat. The Drifter vest you guys are just going to get. So all this whole loadout that I have here, the whole look, you're going to get this. You're going to walk out with this, minus the ephemera. And then there is the weapon that we wound up getting from the quest, which this isn't a spoiler either. But where is it? This, right here. So this weapon that's in my operator's hands, you guys will walk out with this after completing the quest. It's kind of fun. It's kind of cool. It makes it, like, I actually would kind of want to play the game as an operator now. Like from, not from scratch, but like maybe just run around on Earth and just use this, because it kind of gives it a new game feel. And it's pretty cool. I like this weapon. It's nice. I don't know if it's like good against anything like Eidolons or whatever, but the weapon itself, I just like it as a weapon. So you guys might like that too. The other thing we're going to go over is we did the Lotus helmets, the Operator Drifter, cosmetics. I might have forgotten a few, or maybe I didn't, but if I did, we'll just kind of leave that up to you guys to discover, but it's all going to be in the Operator stuff. The next thing is the new mods. So we're going to go to Universe. We're going to go to mods over here. And then we're going to go to duplicates. This will work for me because I have just about every mod in the game except these. But these three Amar mods, it tells you they're all from Cetus bounties. Then we have the Boreal's mods. These are also from Cetus bounties. Except for... no, that's different. Okay, so they're all Cetus bounties. And then we have Nira, which are also from Cetus bounties. So all these mods, you're getting all of them on Cetus bounties. So all the new mods that came into the game, they're all Cetus bounties. Then we have these new weapons that you guys are going to want to farm out right here. So all these weapons, the Nepheri, the Verdilac, and the Korumm, these blueprinting components drop from Narmer bounties in post-New War Plains of Eidolon. So you got to do Narmer bounties in Plains of Eidolon after you've completed the New War quest. So we've gone over Caliban, Lotus, new mods, operator, weapon acquired by completing the New War, and then here. Last but not least, we've got these awesome cosmetics. And I don't even know where to start with, but let's just kind of go this way. So we got Caliban. I showed him earlier in the video. We got this, the Protovyre Collection, which looks pretty lit. So the armor you guys can see here, you could look this up in game too. This ephemera looks great. I kind of really like this ephemera. Definitely want to get my hands on that. And we have the Sentient Mesa and Sentient Volt skin. You guys can kind of see right here. So those finally dropped in the game. If you've been following the dev streams, then you knew they were coming. And I'm pretty excited they're here. They look awesome. So we also have this, a new Sentinel kit bundle, which is pretty cool. Because this just feels right to me. It just makes sense. Like, I kind of feel like my Sentinel should be looking like a Sentient a little bit. But we got that. So that's cool. The Narmer Shawzin. which you can rock out to your favorite 80s metal with this right here. Protovyre Sayandana. Looks pretty cool. I do like it. It definitely goes with the set. This other set that I just showed you guys, the collection. And then here, this is the Drifter Grineer look that I wasn't able to show you earlier, but we can show you here. So far, that's everything we've discovered that's come out with the new war, post-new war quest. And again, if you guys like free stuff, come follow me on Twitch, hang out, ask me how that works. I'll tell you when you get here. But all that being said, if you found the video helpful, leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. Love your faces. I'll see you guys in the next one.